Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it is time to play. We are back in JUNKPUNK. Time for Season 2. They just released Monolith 2 in the latest update that came out today as I record this. Let's get right to it. I'm going to hit New Game and we'll go with normal difficulty. There's a JUNKPUNK difficulty. I'm not sure what that is, if that's like super duper hard. But I'm going to go with normal and off we go. Yeah, I've been waiting for this update for quite a long time. It looks like they've added a ton of new content. So let's dive in. I've been anxious to play. Just finished downloading. I played for maybe literally 3 minutes before recording this. So go through this initial sequence here. Camera array initialized, initializing motor hydraulics. I'm gonna let this run because it kind of takes up the screen. Right engine damaged. Yeah, our ship is pretty much grounded here for a bit. All right, that's the end of that. Let's go look at some of this text here. We're gonna get added to the data log. Hit E. This is all new. Boom. Welcome Leaf unit. Current function index below. This is just user controls here. Pretty straightforward, I think. There is the charger, which is not hooked up. Looks different now in this version of the game. Looks pretty sweet, actually. Right. Analysis in progress. The NWR ship has taken heavy damage. There's no way we can get this back off the ground anytime soon. The cargo containers seem to have deployed before impact. Emergency procedure number 82 executed correctly. All right, let's keep going. We'll look for some more of those little question mark guys. I think there's one up here. Boom. Multiple resources detected on the planet's surface. These can be used to craft and construct buildings. Locations, multiple sites detected nearby. Yeah, there's plenty of resources. Okay, there's another little hint here. Let's see what this one's all about. Analysis in progress. This seems to be a mixture of various scrap metals. Analysis shows various materials. This seems to be one of the most abundantly discarded waste on the planet. What else we got? There's, I believe, Monolith 1 in the distance. We're going to have to unlock that guy or meet its requirements real soon. Let's actually head in that direction. While we do, let's get out the mining laser and grab some resource while we head over. In the first Let's Play season I did a few months ago, we didn't even have the mining laser, so we'll give that a shot in this series. And then also, I think what we'll do, learning from last series, I think we'll build our first little base closer to the monolith and closer to where the water is. I believe there is water near that monolith. Again, we'll grab some resources as we go. The game looks great. They've overhauled a lot of the graphics. It's looking pretty good to me. Pretty good in my eyes so far. Can't harvest these giant things. It'd be cool if we could get something out of this, but all right, yeah, there's that little pond we saw from the first season. Still here. We'll make use of that. We got a nice flat space here. We've got some objectives in the top left. So it says construct a crafting bench. Let's see. I think it's tab for the GUI. Let's see if we can do this. Crap. Yeah, there's two different texts. We haven't unlocked any of the NWR stuff. We have scrap. We want to build a workbench. That might be right there, crafting bench. Should we put that on a platform or not? Let's see. Big foundation takes 10 scrap metal. Rubber scrap, plastic scrap, scrap metal. Let's maybe do that. Let's build ourselves the start of a foundation here. They've reworked the building in here too, so you don't necessarily need pillars. They're now an aesthetic element. If you remember before, people were having trouble getting structures built because they didn't have need more material here. Let me grab it from over here because we're going to use the flat area, probably set up a mining laser. But yeah, it used to be a little hard to build tall structures because you needed to use the pillars and they were a little tricky if you didn't know what you're doing. I believe they've gotten rid of that and it's going to be quite a bit easier to build things. I'm just going to load up on a little bit of scrap metal here and then we'll build that crafting bench. They've also, in this version of the game, they've kind of eased up on the dust storms. I believe they happen in a lower frequency, and when they do occur, you can still kind of make your way around. They were pretty rough in the previous version of the game. So that's going to make our lives easier as well. All right. Head down, see if we can get a workbench set up on just our little narrow strip here. Crafting bench. Rotate this. They added more degrees of rotation, which is nice. Let's just pop this guy right down here. Like that. And then, okay, what do we got? More objectives. Okay, build a base, place foundations for where they want one pillar. Okay, so they still have the objective here. Let's see what we can do. You can snap little foundations onto the big ones now. Maybe we'll... Is it a 2-to-1? Yeah, it looks like it's a 1-to-4 ratio here. So let's do that. Maybe that'll get us to solve the little mission objective a little quicker here. We're using the small foundations. Okay, they want a pillar. Let's pop one down. You about right there. We'll do 2. Maybe we'll put a roof on or something. 8 large walls. All right, so let's see if I've even got that. Enough materials for that. These are the large walls. They don't look huge. Boom. Yep. Just checking the screen off to the left to see if they're counting this towards the objective. They are. Boom. 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 One more. What's next? A 2x2 doorway. How about on the side here, maybe? Rotate this guy. There we go. Let's see. A little bit of an issue placing this. Come on. Right there is probably good. Up another wall down here. I don't know if we got lights. I didn't see any mention of that. Let's just see what we've got to work with here. Roof, horizontal pillars. Machines. There's the industrial laser. We'll try and make use of that this series for sure. Splitters. This all looks familiar. This looks familiar as well. Power pole. Power pole is new. That is going to be nice. The way you lay cable down is also has some new options, but I'm pretty excited about the power pole. Water tank and items. I don't see lights. We thought there were lights, but we'll see. All right, what do I need? 4 roof panels. Find those here. Roof. Can I just put them onto this guy, maybe? That one. Am I out of material? They not snap together. Ooh, do they need support? 2. They might. Yeah, it looks like they can clip on to walls or pillars, but you need some kind of support for those. Oh man, I wish we had lights. Let's see. I've got a little light there. All right, roof, and then 1 container small. Get that built. Player, container small. How about, it's gonna make sense to have one near the crafting station. How about right next to the door? Boom. Keep out of that. All right, go to the monolith. Incoming signal. Go to the monolith. Do that. Probably didn't leave a lot of room for a laser here, did I? Let's take up some more resources before we walk over to the monolith. Oh, it looks like we're dropping stuff too. We can go into our little storage bin. What can we get rid of? Let's move the resistor, processor. Oh yeah, the buckets. I wonder if we're gonna get as many as we used to. That was a thing before. Man, we're getting a ton of buckets. All right, so we're filling up. We're getting rid of some of the stuff into storage. Aluminum scrap, platinum scrap. Well, scrap. It gives us a little bit of inventory space. Chew up some of these piles as we make our way over. I'm gonna break up the task of clearing this area a little bit, and it'll give us resources so we can platform up and get into this monolith. All right, this looks a little different. This is another thing folks were having trouble with in the very, very, very first playable version of the game, was getting up to that structure. Let's see how we can do this time. We'll read this. Monolith entrance bridge has collapsed. Construction of structures will be necessary to achieve entry. Okay, very good. Let's back up and see if we can do it. We got stairways and platforms for foundations. Go big here and see if we can line this up roughly perpendicular. That's roughly perpendicular, I would say. Cheat it in a little bit. Boom. How about that? And let's see what we can do. Let's just see if this is going to work for us. Stairs we want. Okay, I'm trying to rotate them. Doesn't seem to want to clip on here. Maybe I need 2 foundations. Let's try that. See if that makes any difference here. Foundation stairs. Come on, you can do it. Not seeing them place. Let's see, are there other stairs that I'm missing here? There they are. Maybe these stairs will do. That looks like what we're intended to do, so let's do it and start back here. Oh, nice. They're going to let us stack more than 2 at a time without having to worry about more foundations. Let's do floors, maybe? Will that clip on? I didn't get as perpendicular as I thought I was going to get. This'll do. This'll do. Sure. Why don't we do this? Make it nice and easy. All right, up we go. Turn off our laser. I can get rid of that inventory display. Here we are, nice and bright in here.
LEAF unit. I have tried to connect with your systems. They appear to have been damaged in the crash. We are far behind schedule. We must recover this lost time as quickly as possible. I am Hal, a sentient AI tasked to restore this planet. Updating data log now. You require 2 keys. A biological key and a technology key. I must know you are capable of these tasks to justify the odds of mission success. You must enter these keys to activate atmospheric stabilization. After analyzing damage from the crash, I have been able to calculate a fix for communication with you throughout this mission. However, I am still unable to take control of your unit. Executing subroutine now. Connection successful. We now have planet-wide communications.
All right, hopefully you can hear that. It's kind of hard for me to hear that voice and understand everything that's being said, but we've got some objectives up here in the top left. We got to create a tech key and we got to create a biological key, and then we can activate the monolith, this first monolith. And let's see, if we go here, biological key constructor, let's interact. We can see what we need. A bunch of plants, right? Plant alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon. Water buckets, 6 of those filled with water, and 6 buckets filled with soil. Some gold and some aluminum. That is for the biological key. Looks like they want us to do the tech key first. I guess it doesn't matter which one we do first. Tech key, lots of, what is that, small gears, more gold, more aluminum, silicon this time, basic motors, basic processors, 150 circuit boards, 200 capacitors, and 200 resistors. Oh man, we got a lot to do. We can head up. Let's head up and see what's up on the higher floors here. Just missed the elevator, but kind of forgotten what's up there. These models look pretty sweet. Let's hop on. There are a couple floors, looks like. Oh yeah, here's the auto seed synthesizer where we can get seeds. Do I have the inventory to grab these? We're gonna need all these plants. I do. Let's grab some. Just doing a control click on those. That'll produce more seeds in a couple minutes, but this will get us started. Anything else up here? I don't think so. I think it's all just kind of scenery. Aesthetics. Looks pretty sweet. And try and hop up one more floor. Good timing. It's pretty bright in here. New World Robotics. More consoles here. Status panels telling us what we need to do. Tech key activator. Okay, once we get the keys, I guess we can come up here. At least the tech key activator here. All right, let's head down. Boom. And maybe we need to get to work. We know we need plants. We need a ton of parts. Oh, here's our first windstorm or dust storm. There is a weather display. Let's see. Let's see. How do I get that? Let me hop down. I'm trying to get my cursor. Let's see. Air tool, pause menu, escape. Let me just look at one thing. Controls. Kind of want to see how I can bring up the weather display. It's basically going to be clicking on one of these panels, but I don't have a cursor. Interact. Toggle cursor is left alt. All right, left alt. Boom. Now we got the cursor. There. Yeah, there's the weather showing dust storm, wind speed, time, solar power or solar energy, And then our day, Sol 1. Nice. There's our data logs. Again, left alt. And we can toggle the map. This map is it? I think is it resizable here maybe? Thought it was resizable, but maybe not. Can I zoom? Doesn't look like I can zoom in on the map. I'm able to place markers, but I cannot zoom. Kind of thought I could do that. All right, let's get to cracking here. Let's head over kind of a little bit more by our base. I'm gonna mine some more stuff. Clear out a little space, then we'll look at what we can build first. All right, let's see what we got for base. It's all foundations, walls, floors, doors, stairs, all that kind of stuff. Kind of want machines. We're gonna need a recharge station, right? Got low battery, and this guy is gonna need power as well. Let's where can we do that? Let's put some more foundations down. What about... I'm trying to think of how we're going to get power in here, right? So we can put a recharge station down here, but I got to get this power. And I'm just wondering if it's going to look kind of funky, having power going just through the wall. What's the point of having a door if your building's kind of open up to the world? Okay, there's the power hookup. Let's just plop this guy down. We can. I see. We're going to need to rotate this. What am I missing? Materials, maybe? Base recharge station. Basic recharge station. Looking for an indicator. Tell me what I'm doing wrong here. Am I missing in resources to do that? What does it take? Scrap metal 20. Yeah, I'm missing copper scrap, it looks like. Take a look. Let's unload the plant material into storage container so we can free up a resource. Boom. What else can we do here? Might need some more storage, it looks like. That can go. Let's get another container. Hey, what? Container large, scrap metal 60, scrap rubber. Let's go big with storage so we're not dinking around too much. Boom. Let me get the rest of this plant stuff out of here. Oh, it's control is not working. Whoops, there we go. Boom, boom, wrong key. You can go, you can go, you can go, you can go. Now I need some copper, I believe. We might be able to generate copper scrap from just the basic metal scrap. I'll have to see if we can do that at the workbench. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of this. Grab what I can. Take a look at what we got. We saw we needed copper scrap. Gold. We get a little bit of copper. Do I have enough to build my charge station? Need 5 copper scrap. I've got 4 copper scrap. Let's see if I can make it here. Copper scrap. Yep. Still missing something. What is it? And I need more just basic scrap metal. I think I actually did put some in this storage. Take that out. Boom. Now what do we got? Looks like we got it all finally. Get this charge station down. Right there is fine. And now we need a way to generate power. Let's look at that. Boom. Okay, scrap small gears 5, large gears, and more copper scrap. Make a couple more copper. Am I out of scrap? No. Okay, I've got the 2 copper. What else do I need? 5 small gears. Gears in there. What else? 2 large. 5 small and 2 large gears. Let's see if we've got them over in the big storage here. 3 small. 4 large. We need 1 more large gear, I believe. If I can handcraft one of those. Not enough materials. That takes 4 steel scrap. Okay, let's scrap some more stuff here. Just got a large gear. That might do it. Let's see. Guess we'll do this outside. Not on a foundation. What do I need? I don't have what I need, of course. I need 5 more small gears, or 5 small gears total. I got 3. That's plastic. That's probably not going to get us much in gears. I see gears in this pile. We got 1. Need 1 more small gear or the material that we can use to craft it. Guessing we'll be able to pick one up here. And this is plastic. That's probably not the pile I need. Trying to get 1 more small gear. Thought we'd pick one up easy. We're not gonna. But we can craft it. Boink. Okay, let's see if we've got what we need for the windmill. Or wind generator. That'll do. Now we need wires to hook these up. Where would that be? Connections. That makes kind of sense. Our connections. Let's see. Do I have to craft this ahead of time? I might. Do you? I believe. Let's see. I need... power cable. Let's see what I can craft. Power cable right there. Do we have copper scrap? We got a couple. Let's see what that does. These guys up. All right, look at the bottom left. You can see my little battery indicator there is about, I don't know, a little less than a third down. Let's hop on the charging station, see what that does for us. Not too fast, but it does the job. You can see the wind speed down at the lower right is 30 kilometers per hour, I suppose. Solar's to 51%. All right, so now we know we can at least charge. Let's see what else we can build. Got the crafting bench, got the charge station. We know about storage. Machine, shredder, shreds scrap metal and other items. We've got the input shredder, belt head shredder that shreds scrap metal and other items. Okay. This one we hand load, and this one we load with the belt, I suppose. And then what do we got here? Separator, smelter, fabricator, industrial laser. All right, that's starting to look a little bit more familiar to me. Oh, what about the plants? They take some time, don't they? Farming. Composter converts polluted soil, steel scrap 10. That's going to be fairly easy, right? Then we got the scrap humidifier. And the NWR humidifier. I don't think we have that tech, I would guess. We don't have the ability to make that. Dirt extractor, planter, and water. Cool. Tell you what, let's wrap this first episode here. We've got our objectives from visiting the first monolith. And we got ourselves set up with a tiny little base here. We got our crafting station we can craft materials on. We've got our charging station we can charge up, and a little bit of power. I think next episode we'll look to maybe get the planting stuff going. I think that may take time for those things to grow. We'll see. Maybe we can set something up close by near this delicious looking water. I think we can use that. Check out the scenery. Pretty sweet. It is improved quite a bit from last time I played, and it looked awesome back then. Man, looks cool. Look at all that look at all that junk. Oh man, there's tons to harvest. So yeah, maybe we'll do plants first. We'll think about it next episode or between episodes, but maybe the plant stuff first, and then we'll try and pursue a laser. This storage container is probably in a really bad spot, right? I put it right out in the middle, but we will figure it out. Maybe we'll platform out over this stuff and make a larger kind of factory floor where we can process materials, scrap them, sort them, smelt them, and craft them into new things that we need. But yeah, that's it for this episode. I want to quickly thank Glidercat patrons and channel members. Really appreciate your support. What makes this content possible. And thanks to those of you who give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. That helps my tiny channel grow. And I will see you all in the next episode. Just going to pick up these scraps that we missed due to full inventory. All right, yeah, I'll see you in the next one.